Hi, I hope you've been well. It's nice to be here, in my bedroom, having this one-sided conversation with you about frugality and why I see it as important. First things first, my name is Kira Higgins. I'm from Portsmouth, Rhode Island, and I'll be studying at the University of New Hampshire in Durham next fall. On to the second thing. I would like to discuss my plans for being frugal at UNH, but bear with me because I have quite a few. First, I'm going to start my frugal life by making coffee in my dorm instead of going to my local Dunkin' or Starbucks to get my coffee. You're probably thinking, coffee? Why coffee? That was poorly planned. Well, coffee is one of my best friends. I see it multiple times a week, usually in my reusable cup in the cup holder of my car. But really, I love coffee. Do you like coffee? Oh yeah, sorry, you can't answer. But me without coffee, you would not want to see me then. Ugh, I have to get to class. Ugh. So, I want to start saving money on something that is probably costing me way too much to begin with. Making coffee in my dorm, instead of visiting my local Dunkin', will cost me only $7 every 2 to 3 weeks, whereas going to my local Dunkin' will cost me at least $15 each week. Plus, when I go to Dunkin', what am I paying for? I'm paying for them to do this. Why am I paying for that? Okay, next, I'm going to buy less clothes. I thought to myself the other day, wow, I have a lot of clothes. Clothes are great, but how many of my clothes sit in my closet just to be worn once or twice a year? Poor clothes. Please wear me, Kira. Oh, but I can't. It's summer. But you only wore me once in the winter. Did I? Oops. I can't tell you how many times my friends have asked me, Kira, is that a new shirt? I love it. And I've had to say, actually, it's not new. I just haven't worn it in a while. Why should I spend so much money on decorating my closet? This is the second area in which I will save money. Finally, and on a more serious note, really just on a more academic note, which I see as more serious, I'm going to get all the resources that I can for my university's library. My professors are definitely going to assign me a lot of books. And I think that I shouldn't buy them. I should go and see if my local library has them first. If I'm only going to use them for a year, after all, to spend anywhere from $30 to $150 on something that will be used for such a short time is silly. Basically, the local librarians will know my name. Ethel! Ethel! Kira's waiting at the counter with more books. Again. These are all of my plans. Now, I know you're absolutely aching to ask me one last question. Why will I try to stick to these plans and be frugal in these ways? I see it as a step towards adult responsibility. I'm not buying things because I want to, in the case of shopping for clothes. And I'm not carelessly spending, in the case of buying textbooks my library already has. I'm keeping conscious track of my money and where it goes, what I imagine good adults do. Plus, this will help me a lot further down the line when I have more bills, because I have my own apartment, or geesh, have a family. That's too far out to think about. But if I start making these plans now, hopefully I'll be able to stick to them and develop further good frugal habits down the imaginary line. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you for this opportunity and for your consideration.